Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new box that I received from MyGica group, and it is the QuadCore ATV582. In this video I'm going to unbox it and just a little walkthrough of the OS itself. Alright, so you can see the box itself is nicely created, and in front of it, it does indicate that this is a QuadCore Enjoy TV box. It does have the model number, which is ATV582. You can see the box itself, how it looks. We're gonna go inside and take a look at it more closely. Also, it does indicate that this is quad-core. It does run KitKat, which is 4.4. Also, again, the CPU is 4-core and the GPU is octa-core, which is 8-core. This is going to take us to the next level. The box itself is UHD. That means it can go up to 4K. Again, if you even have a 2K TV, this will still support it. XBMC is already pre-installed on it. It's already come in with built-in Wi-Fi. If you go to one side, it has all the connections on what you're going to see on each side of it. If we flip it on one side, it says MyGica, which is nicely created. And if you go to the other side, it has all the specifications and what's going to be inside of this little box. So on these specifications, it does indicate that the CPU is ARM Cortex A9 quad-core. It does indicate that GPU is Mali 450 octa-core, which is 8-core. The RAM is 1GB DDR3 flash. Inside of it, the memory is 8GB. It does come already preloaded with 4.4 KitKat, and you can upgrade it once it's available to latest OS. It also have the Wi-Fi built in. The package content, you can see, comes MyGica box itself, which is ATV582. Does come with an IR remote. You will see the quick installation guide. We will get into this in a few seconds. You can also see that it talks about power adapter. It also comes with an HDMI cable and also the AV cable, which you can connect to older type of TVs. These are just the serial number and also FCC, and also it says the model number. So the part that you can scan if you have a store, you can find out more about it. If you go on the bottom, you will also see the media streaming information on the top, and also all the information that what you can do with it. If you go at the bottom is the new Play Store. So yes, the Play Store did change a little bit. Now you're going to see the new version of it. So let's just get it open. So you have to put it on the top. You have to grab both sides and you gotta just bring it up. Yes, this is out of cardboard, but it's really hard. So it is a little bit hard. Just gonna put this aside. The box itself is nicely created. We will get into this in a few seconds. So just take it out. Inside of it, you can see the remote itself. I'm going to put this aside too. We will get into it in a few seconds. You will see the AV connection. This will make your TV go to the next level, so you can take it older type of TVs. We're going to put this aside too. This is the adapter created for Canada and United States. This side will go into the box itself, so we will connect in a few seconds. The next thing we have is the HDMI cable. We will connect this in a few seconds also. The next part is the two papers that left behind. So this one is the warranty, and yes, it's just 2 pages. The best part is it talks about the purchase time, and also if you flip it in the back, you can fill this part out. So this will really help you out. We're gonna put this back. Now the MyGica quick start guide is right here, so you can see it's nicely created, and yes, it is really nice and shiny. They used really nice papers for this, so it will indicate to you what you can do with the box itself. We will flip and you can see it will talk about the remote control each button means. Also, it talks at the bottom about the package, what's contained. Once you load it, what you're going to see, how the main screen will look. Talks about the settings. Talks about Wi-Fi setup. We will get into these in a few seconds. The display setup, also the language. Talks about date and time. We will get into these in a few seconds. It also goes through and show you when you're launching the XBMC what you should see, how you can even install and add source. You go next, talks about the XBMC still, and the add-ons. Talks about the local media, how you can connect, and yes, you can see that it is 4K ready. At the end, it talks about the favorite folders. So we will get into this in a few seconds. So this is the quick start guide. Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is the remote. So let's just open it. So in order to just get more closer to this, I'm going to zoom in. So let's start from the top. So the top, you can see that it have the power button. The next part is the power button for your TV. the volume up and down button, also the TV and AV button. You do have the numeric numbers with the alphanumeric numbers right inside of it. So if you need to type anything, makes it a lot simple. You have the info button right here, and then you have the magnifying glass on the other side. Now this part is really nice for navigating. You can see that these parts are also buttons that you can use. So this one is to enable the mouse, so that way you can use the static mouse. This part will take you back to home, and we have the nice looking navigation button, up and down, right and left button. Also you have the OK, which is play and pause button together. And at the bottom we do have return button and also the menu button. If you go down a little more, we have the volume down, we have the mute button and the volume up button. We do have some shortcut buttons like Netflix, settings, Play Store and XBMC. So if you go down a little bit, you do see the nice looking logo of MyGica. If you go to the top part, we have the IR little indicator. But if you go to the other side, nothing here. We go all the way to the bottom, nothing on the other side. We go on the bottom itself all the way, and you try to open the back, you need to put 2 batteries. Now remember, in the box I did not have batteries, so I have to find some and put it in this, and we will go next. So the next part is the box itself. It is pretty slick. You can see it all around it, and yes, it does have a little antenna. We will get into it in a few seconds. So let's just turn it over. Let's put it down. There is a little plastic. We will take this away, and now it looks so nice and clean. So just to give you guys a little more demonstration, let's just zoom in a little bit. You can see it has the logo on the top, and if you go to the bottom, it does indicate that this is QuadCore. And if you flip it in the front, you can see that there is an IR indicator. If you go to the other side, we have 3 indicators. One is for the status, and the last one is for the internet. So once it's connected, you will see this blinking. If you go to the other side, it's just holes for ventilation. We go to the back, we have a nice big antenna. And if you look closely, you will see the DC in. This is where the power will be connected. We have the HDMI connection. We have the AV connection, so you can connect to the old TV. That way we can wire it if you do not want to use the wireless. We have the 2 USB 2.0 ports, and also we have the mini SD slot. So that way if you need to put your pictures there, you can play with it, or you want to do a software update. If we go back, it's the front. Now if you flip it in the back, now you can see it more clearly that there is a lot of holes for ventilation. So let's just get this connected, and let's see what we're going to see on the screen. So as usual, we will connect the power first, and then we will connect our HDMI. And now let's see. So you can see the power start going. We will put this down, and let's see what we will see on the screen. So on the first boot, this is what you're going to see. And that's so cool. Now we have the MyGica animated logo, and I was just booting in. Since this is a first boot, it will take a little bit, and once it comes up, now you have 2 launchers, and go down and select always. Once you do that, this is the screen you're going to see. So first you need to set up your Wi-Fi. So select your Wi-Fi, wait till it finds it. Once it finds it, click on it. You have to click connect, and once it's connected, you will see your IP address. Once that's done, go back up, go to display. Now make sure that you can see everything here. So it says HDMI auto detection. Since I'm capturing this, yes, it will be under 720p, and it says height status bar. We will leave it on so that way we don't have to see it, since launcher that we're using does not use it. Now we have to make sure that it's full screen, so we have to click on display position. We have to click up in order to make it bigger. We have to click down in order to make it smaller. So once it's done, press the enter button, and now it's all done. So we have to go back into advanced. Now here you can set up your Miracast, your remote control, your CEC control, application request, and you can see keep going down, talks about digital audio detection and also digital output. Now I'm going to leave this everything under default. We will go under other, and this place it will talk about the model number, which is M8 Enjoy TV. It says the Android version is 4.4.2. and also the build numbers right underneath of that with the kernel version. So it also have a button if you wanted to update. If there is update available, you can click here and go next, and also more settings. So if you go here, it will take you under regular settings. So here you can set up your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your Ethernet connection, since if it was wired, what we will do is go under About Device, click on it, and now it will tell you that the model name is M8 Enjoy TV. The Android version is 4.4.2, the U-boot version is there too, kernel version is underneath, and also build number. So if we click Home, it will take us directly back to home. The next we will be talking about is the XBMC. Alright, so today I came out to unbox and also walk you guys through a little bit on this MyGica ATV582 that is quad-core and it is 4K, comes in the box. I hope you guys like my video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and other social networking places, and thank you.